Hey guys, Mr. Case here again to go over the Day 11 science work for the 4th grade. So as you go through, we have one worksheet. The front page here is just notes. I even put at the top just to read through these notes. They will help you answer the questions that are on the back. So let's review those questions. The first one that says, look at the photographs below and think about what you know about forms of renewable and non-renewable energy. So renewable energy is just energy that can be reused, kind of like water energy like that. Now, non-renewable energy would be like oil pumped from the ground and fossil fuels and stuff that we can't really reuse. So you see that, it shows you some examples, and underneath is some questions. So question 1 says, which of the resources above are renewable, which are non-renewable? So you just need to go through these pictures and say which one's renewable, which one's non-renewable. I left a piece of notebook paper to help you guys have a sheet to answer on in the packets. The second question says, which of these types of energies are available in your community? So think about not just in Dayton, Kentucky alone, but in northern Kentucky or in the state. You know, where do we get our energy from? Not just... So try to think about those renewable and non-renewable sources. And then the last question says, which type of energy do you think should be used more in your community? Why is this energy a good fit for your community? So just, that's an opinion question. There's no right or wrong answer. Think about the questions above, you know. Do you think maybe wind turbines, so like wind power? Or do you think possibly maybe hydroelectric power, which is water power? That's totally up to you guys. It's all opinionated. So, if you go over to the next question that says, classifying examples of resources. So, directions. While reading, choose a resource and write it in the first column. Illustrate it in the second column. So just make a drawing of that resource. And then you're either going to check in the R section, which means renewable, or in the NR, which means non-renewable. So when it talks about resource, we're talking about, like, you know, for example, water. You know, if water was my resource, I would draw an illustration of, you know, a body of water or maybe a river dam, kind of how we might use that resource. But then I would just either check R for renewable or put a check in the NR column for non-renewable, which is, you know, is water a renewable source? You know, and you can do that with any of them, you know, solar energy, oil pumped from underground, cooking with natural gas, geothermal power, either one. But you use those resources, and all you have to do is just check the R or NR to determine if it is a renewable or non-renewable source. And the illustration, you know, don't get too worried if you're, you know, right or wrong. That's just how you see that resource. You know, how do you visualize it? So that is the science work for Day 11 for 4th grade. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I will be in contact if you guys have any questions at all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.